Welcome to Bariatric Business Accelerator, the podcast created for busy weight loss practitioners and their teams who want to systematize, simplify, and accelerate the growth of their new or existing weight loss practice. I'm your host, Karol Clark, and today we're talking about how to effectively move from idea to implementation in your weight loss practice. If you are like most of the practitioners that I work with, you have a ton of great ideas. Whether it's a new service you want to offer, a new patient education program, a marketing strategy, some new tool you want to use. The challenge isn't usually coming up with the idea itself. The challenge is moving it into continuous, successful implementation. In these next few minutes, I'm going to share with you a simple framework that you can use to take action with great confidence in your practice. The first thing you need to do is have clarity and prioritize. So first, get really clear about the one idea that you want to focus on. Put some on the back shelf, keep them listed, but start with one. Write it down in one sentence and what the goal is there. Prioritize it. Ask yourself, is this going to move the needle for my practice, or is it just something fun to do, or is it just something that we have on our list? Does it align with your overall goals? Does it align with your patient needs? It's a quick filter, a way for you to keep you from chasing shiny objects. And it also helps keep your energy focused on what is going to matter most for you in your practice. The second step is to break it down. You have to break the idea into smaller, actionable steps. And think of it like you're taking a complex patient education topic and putting it into bite-sized lessons. What are the 3 to 5 main actions that are needed? For example, let's say you want to start a new cash pay program and you want to add that to your offerings. You might talk about these steps. First, you want to look at pricing. What are your competitors doing? What's your cost? You want to look at your patient materials that you may need, and also what you're going to need to take it to market. Chunk it down into doable sections and monitor your progress along the way. The third step is to assign and schedule. Any idea only becomes real when someone actually owns it, and it can't be you all the time. Decide who's responsible for each step that you have outlined and when it will be completed. Put this on your calendar, and if everything falls back on you, it's going to stall, I can guarantee you. Empower your team with clear ownership and accountability with the outcome that you desire, and it also helps build excitement and buy-in into your new idea. Step 4 is to test and adjust. Once you launch, treat it like a pilot. That is essentially what it is at the beginning. Measure the results that you're getting, the feedback that you're getting from patients and your team, and make quick adjustments. Don't wait for perfection. I've done that before. It really does come. So you need to get out there and try things. Implementation is more about momentum, just like with weight loss. Small refinements along the way will get you to your desired outcome faster than waiting to feel like everything is flawless and ready to go. We do want to be prepared, but we don't want to get paralyzed by that. So remember, clarify and prioritize, break it down into smaller steps, assign and schedule that, and test and adjust. That's the path if you want to go from idea to implementation in your weight loss practice. And I promise you, if you put this framework into practice, you'll stop feeling stuck in planning mode and start seeing real results in your weight loss practice. I want to thank you for watching this, and I just want to say that I work with so many practitioners with great ideas. I'm helping people right now. Sometimes it can be a little overwhelming for me right now too, but I work with people to implement new cash pay programs, new frameworks for their anti-obesity medications. It might be adding on aesthetics in their practice. It might be adding on cash pay surgery. It might be building an entire program from scratch, or taking an objective look and then recommending changes that then I help them implement. And no matter what, this is something that works, this process. So I encourage you to try it, but really when you decide you're going to move forward, try to keep it focused to one thing at a time if you can. And then, like I say, make sure you have ownership. And I like to put everything into a Google spreadsheet. All my clients have a Google spreadsheet with all the things we're working on, all chunked down into different steps and who's responsible, when it's due, and we meet weekly to go through all of those things to make sure we're actually moving forward. Do we go down rabbit holes every so often? Absolutely. And sometimes those are necessary. Something else comes up as a priority in their practice, and we want to talk about that. We want to solve that problem. Or maybe a metrics looking not so great. Maybe some numbers are down or conversions are down, and we need to address that first before we're talking about something else in their practice. But having all of this set up in place is really refreshing. It helps you get from point A to B so much faster, and it helps you make sure that you're spending your time, your precious time, and your team's time on the things that matter most and are going to move the dial. That initial phase where you're really looking through what you're going to be doing is one of those things that helps to ensure that. So I hope you found this helpful. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the podcast or to the YouTube channel, depending on where you're listening or watching this. And if I can be of help at any point, reach out to me. I do free audits with people, like a quick call. You can reach out to me, Karol, Karol, at weightlosspracticebuilder.com. And anyhow, I hope we connect sometime soon. Thanks.